big morning downtown. Mayor Megan Barry is talking about the state of Metro right now and where we go from here. Of course, the city has experienced incredible growth. She's speaking live right now in front of Bridgestone. We're going to listen in right now as they do 4 blessings in 4 different languages as she wraps up State of Metro. It's 4 different languages. That's kind of the wrap this morning on State of Metro. Mayor Barry's been speaking for about 25-30 minutes. She outlined a number of things as far as economic growth and what the city has experienced for the past year. Also talked a lot about schools, talking about a 4.3% increase in the school budget this year. Housing was a big topic for the mayor this morning, trying to fund and build affordable housing. $40 million in affordable housing she outlined for the next 4 years. And also she talked a lot about transit. She said if she ever goes to a meeting and they're not talking about transit, she's probably in the wrong city. She did talk about an economic bomb she dropped this morning, talking about $6 billion worth of a transit plan in place, meaning light rail. And they said starting today, construction on a Gallatin Pike corridor. So transit, housing, schools, and of course, the economy and where we stand and where we continue to grow. All big topics this morning. We'll, of course, have a complete wrap on the mayor's State of Metro coming up on News Channel 5 at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock tonight. In other news now, a woman lost all of her possessions in a mobile home fire earlier this morning. Now we are finding out that fire hydrants were not working properly. Flames shooting through the rooftop of this Lebanon mobile home and a nearby storage unit around 3:15 this morning. When Wilson County firefighters arrived on the scene, they were unable to use the fire hydrants on the street because there was no water pressure. Amber Fry says she's lived here her entire life. Her boyfriend, Roger Rice, picked her up from a friend's house after work, and when they arrived at their mobile home, it was fully engulfed in flames.
When they got here, they started trying to do things, but then they had issues with the fire hydrant, and they weren't able to get it, so they started taking a truck just down the road down here to fill it up and then backing them up, but they used like 4 trucks and
everything was turned off too inside the house. I mean,
she hadn't been at the house since the day before.
It all was turned on inside of the house. Everything was turned off.
Rough morning for those folks. No word yet on what started that fire. Officials in Wilson County are still investigating whether or not that fire is suspicious.